Hello YouTube, and today I'm reviewing the Myths and Legends box set requested by Blakey Ballsy Cool. Please go and check his channel out. So here is the actual box, what the stories come in. Very nice box. So let's go through it. So you've got a foil sort of Doctor Who writing, BBC DVD. You've got John Pertwee there, Tom Baker, and then you've got the Atlantis building, then you've got a Chronivore, if I'm right in saying. Roger Delgado, one of the guard from the Underworld, and a Nimon. I think it's Nimon. Myths and Legends, the Time Monster, the Underworld, Horns of Nimon, 3-disc set. On the side, you've got the stories themselves, labelled A, B, and C, like they normally do in the box sets. So I'll look at the Time Monster first, and then I'll go through the other stories. Come on. So here is the Time Monster, probably my favourite story in the box set. So yeah, let's look at the cover. Now you've got BBC DVD, Doctor Who, a Time Monster. Now you've got the Kronos Crystal, Chronivore, and you've got the TARDIS roundels. Those are the only type of roundels that have appeared in this story, and they were never used again. You've got Pertwee, one of the people from the Atlantis, and you've got a bloke who played the monk in one of the Tibetan people in Planet with Spiders. I can't remember their names. Yeah, then you got this nice burning sky. Yeah, so you got John Pertwee, years 1970-74. And you got this lovely bit of fire going off there. Got some pictures from the story. This story is by Robert Sloman. Yeah, let's look at the side of the cover. Just turn the disc the other way. So the disc is exactly the same as the cover. So let's look at the special features of this DVD. There we go. So the special features are commentary. You've got Between Now and Now, Professor Jim Al-Khaliji, I think it's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, but I have met that bloke and he's fantastic. At this science convention thing in Birmingham, it was pretty fun. Main reason because he talked about Doctor Who. He explained the science behind the Time Monster with Barry Lett, Katie Manning and Richard Franklin. The restoration comparison that looks at before they restored this story and after. You got a photo gallery, radio times listing, production supplies, and coming soon trailer. Now this is a 6-parter. Now a lot of people hate this story, but in my honest opinion, it's a lot of fun. It's one of those stories where you can just sit down and and you don't really have to worry about the plot, you can just laugh along with it. But the plot itself is pretty cool. I mean, this has a lot of time TARDIS sort of stuff. It tells you new facts about the TARDIS, such as time rams. It's when the Master, I love the scene with the Master and the Doctor, flying their TARDIS, and the Master's like playing tricks with the Doctor. When he's got the Doctor talking backward, it's a fantastic moment, really. And the Master gets a companion. So basically, he is the Doctor. So the Doctor is against the Master, and it looks like the Master is becoming the Doctor in that way. It's really cool. The Master does what he normally does in the 70s, disguises himself as someone else, such as the Sea Devils, who did the naval officer, and the priest and the daemons. That's probably the most famous one. Yeah, the story itself, the monster, the sort of bird Chronivore, time eaters. So that's the Time Monster, if I'm right in saying. You've got a Minotaur in this. I think that's the cliffhanger for episode 5. Yeah, I do love this release. It's probably good. Pertwee does a fantastic performance, as you would expect. He makes the story stand up a lot better than if it was another Doctor. Katie Manning is a companion, good. Brigadier, good. I love... There's a fantastic cliffhanger as well. If you don't want to know, then skip it a bit. When they're taking the TARDIS in the convoy, and the Master just like has this, I think it's a doodle bug, and it just explodes, and you just lose radio. The Brigadier's in contact with Mike Yates, and he just loses that radio contact, and just like, oh no, what's happened? And I love when you've got the Knights charging at the TARDIS, well, at the unit sort of convoy, and you've got the Musketeers. It's really good. Yeah, I do recommend this. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. Yay. Then we move on to the Tom Baker stories, the Underworld. This is probably my least favourite story in the box set, to be honest. So we have two of the people on the spaceship, one of the Underworld guard things, and you got Tom, and then you've got like the shield things they had. Tom Baker, this is a 12. I can't see why it's a 12. And the spine is just then you've got some pictures from the story. This story is by Bob Baker and Dave Martin. Now this is a 4-parter. The special features are commentary by Tom Baker, Louise Jameson, Bob Baker. Interview unknown that looks at the making of the Underworld in the studio, obviously studio recordings, radio times billings, photo gallery, production subtitles, coming soon trailer. Yeah. Now this story, in my opinion, is probably one of my least favourite Tom Baker stories. Tom is really good in this, but I can't get into this story. This is one of the stories where I watch it and then I'm just like, no, I don't like it. The storyline it's okay. It has a fantastic title, Underworld, that just grips you, but then you actually see the story, it is a disappointment. I just think it just drags for me. People may disagree, but I honestly think it drags. But yeah. Well, it's been about 2 years since I watched it, to be honest. I haven't watched it since. I tried to watch it, but I never actually enjoyed it. But yeah, that's been quite a quick review of the Underworld. Not one I would recommend. You can try it, but part 1's okay. The rest of the story is just terrible. Then we move on to the final story, The Horns of Nimon. So we've got the standard Region 2 BBC DVD, Doctor Who, Horns of Nimon. You've got the, I think it's for King, is it? Yeah. Then you've got some of the Nimons. Yeah, it is Nimon. Romana, Tom Baker, K9, Triangle, because it's like his staff what he has there. Just zoom in. Tom Baker again. Some pictures from the story. Now, I love the special features on this DVD. One of them I always remember, which is a documentary about Doctor Who and Blue Peter, which is called Who Peter Partners in Time. That looks at Blue Peter and Doctor Who, basically. But I'm quite miffed because it says next time, and they haven't done it again. You watch one part and you're just like, yay, they're gonna do another part, but they haven't released the second part. I don't know when they're ever gonna do that, or they've just forgot about it. You got Reed, the writer Anthony Reed, writing The Haunt of Nimon, looks back at the production of the story. Peter Howell, music demos, the studio floor plans, radio times listings, photo gallery, production subtitles, and coming soon trailer. Now this is a 4-parter. Yeah, this story is good. Yeah, it is good, but it's not one of the best ones I would recommend from season 16 or 17, isn't it? Yeah, I love the sort of horned beast. Yeah, I think it's Nimon. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in ages. Nimon itself. Yeah. Tom Baker, again, brilliant performance. Lal Award, good performance. Yeah, this is a story. I'll probably give it a 5 out of 5 or 6. Yeah. Again, not many people like these stories in this box set, really. Whether it's because, you know, people didn't really want to get this box set because it's probably people's least favourite story from each Doctor. Well, from the 4th Doctor. Well, there's 2 4th Doctor ones. Yeah. Probably. Would I recommend this box set? Yeah, I would recommend this box set. Because everybody has their own tastes, and you might enjoy these stories, what I don't, and yeah. Yeah. So my next review will be of the Twin Dilemma, which will be even more fun. Join me then. Goodbye.